You always forget to record.
Dennis, we're not on like the last question and you're not recording.
Wow.
Stop recording at the beginning because nobody's on yet, so then I forget to
I found my answer.
So the counter shows the distance in meters of the route for a bicycle race. Which is the value of the digit in the over here? Oh, let me write my number down here.
Decimal.
What place is the 810?
The decimal.
What place though?
The tenth.
In tenth.
No, the 3 is in the 10th.
Okay, that's in the 10th. Okay.
And
What's in the 8? What is the 8 in?
The 100.
10th.
Okay.
10th.
What's the 9 in? I need somebody else to tell me. Come on. Daniel?
It's in the 1s.
Come on, I need somebody else other than Natalie to tell me.
It's in the 10th.
10s, okay. Keep going, Daniel.
And G is not it because
Wait, I'm not even done filling in my place value chart. What place is the 2 in?
the 2 is in the hundreds.
Not put anything like that in the chat, or I'm kicking you out from the meeting, and I'm gonna tell Miss Walling about why you got kicked out of the meeting. If you don't have
That is Miss Walling's kid?
Yeah, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. What's the 2 in? What place?
The 2 is in the hundreds place.
And then the thousands.
Yeah, thousands.
What place
And
is
then
3 in?
F might be it because
Yeah. F
yeah.
is definitely it.
G is not the answer because
That's
it
less.
says it in the hundreds.
That would be the 100 place.
And H is not it either because that's a hole.
B
And it's not J either because it is there.
B because it's never the answer, so it's F. F for fantastic. F for fantastic.
That would be that 3 over here, and we don't have a 3 there. Good job. Okay.
I'm so cold.
I'm reading number 5, and you're answering it by yourself. I want your answer in the chat privately. The model,
Wait, 5 and 6?
just 5. The model should
Okay.
represent a number greater than 1. Which fraction, decimal, are represented by the model? Send me your answer privately in chat.
Let's see. I found my answer. That was actually really easy.
So what do we go up to?
We only go up to 5 and that's it.
That's 5.
5? I already went up
If I
there.
say you good job, you can go on to the next one.
I'm already at 9.
No, tell me what you got. Good job.
Okay, I'll give you my answer.
It felt like 9 from the other test. I mean, this isn't a test.
I mean, I'm at 10.
Did I get it right, Ms. Hernandez?
Yes. Good job, Chris, Natalie B, Daniel, Zildjian. I think I saw Mike already. I said Chris, I think already. Good job.
Ms. Hernandez?
Yes, you got it right.
I feel like we should one, we have to do independent, like the easy ones.
That's why we're doing it.
And then we can do the hard ones together.
So how much is represented in this picture?
2 and 8400.
2 and 8400.
And if you got just that right, there's only one that has that, right?
It's C. That was so easy.
Well, actually,
How,
if you
like,
just look at
9
the model,
from
you
that
know it's
other test.
100. So it's automatically C. Because when you look at the model, it's just 100.
6. So the shaded models below represent 4 different decimals. Which shows the decimals in order from greatest to least? Michael, how much is represented in this first picture? Tell me. Michael?
Yeah, 50.
How much is shown there, Michael? Are you gonna answer? Okay. Natalie, tell me how much is shown in this first one. Natalie.
Which Natalie?
You, the other Natalie's not here, I don't think, right?
Oh,
No.
48.
48 what? Not just 48.
4,800.
Daniel, what's represented in the next picture?
58. The next
Hello,
one,
oh, you're probably not on there. Chris, type in the chat how much is shown on this picture for me. Ooh. I'm gonna see that one right. And then what's that last one? Emma, what's represented in the last one?
It is 0.51.
Okay, we're gonna put these in order from greatest to least.
Ms. Hernandez, I feel like 8 is like easy.
I haven't even
Feels
looked.
like the one from our last test.
Right. Let's put these in order from greatest to least. What's the largest number? What is the largest number? Let's go.
58,
58.
and then 51, and then 48, and then there's 43.
So we got 58 first. We can get rid of which ones? Only one.
Get
You
rid
can
of,
only get rid of G.
and then there's
You can get rid of J.
It's got 48.
and
And you can get rid of F.
No.
Oh,
No.
wait, no, H. I was kind of confused because I wasn't on the page. I was on number 9.
F for fantastic.
What's 4 again?
What?
Okay, what was 4 again?
12:56.
What was what, Vida?
No, I was just gonna say what was 4 again on the review. Okay.
Come on, keep up with us. We're moving. A lot of this is stuff we've covered already. Maybe not recently, but we've covered it. Oh, man. Oh, number 8. You're talking about number 8 being easy?
We already got so much completed.
We did, and we're doing a lot faster than I thought we would, but probably slow it down a little bit. How about I let y'all do, you think y'all want to try these two by yourself? Do 7 and 8 by yourself. I'm going to give y'all a couple of minutes. Just
I
focus.
already did number 8.
Remember, each one of these represents a 10. 2.1 and so on. I'm going to
There, I sent you my answer.
trying to set my timer. Give you 4 minutes. Oh, why does it keep not focusing? Daniel, you got your answers for these two already?
I mean, I got my answer for number 7, but
Good job, Natalie B. Michael, what'd you get? You got, check that again, Michael, on number 7 for me. Good job, Daniel.
So I send you what I got for 7 and 8.
Yeah, go for it. Emma, good job. Daniel, good job on 8 too. Chris, good job on 8. Let's see. So which point does F represent on the number line? If we're counting by tenths, what does F represent? Who can tell me? Most of y'all got it right. What does F represent? What number? Somebody unmute and tell me. Daniel?
F is 2 lines away from 13.
What is
It's in
it?
front of 13, so it's B.
So 13.2. Each one of these is 100. So 13.1, 13.2, 13.3, and so on. Okay,
Yep.
we just did problem number 8 last week. Pay attention to the decimal. We're counting by tenths, not hundreds. Pay attention. Let's see. Who can tell me what answer they got for 8 and explain why?
Jay,
Yes.
is this a J? Because the rest of them, they had the wrong denominator.
Good job. She says J because the rest of them had the wrong denominator. Exactly. And if you add the numerators, what do you get up top?
5.
5. Good job. Oh, it's last week. Oh, that was last week's. What about number 9? Y'all want to do number 9 by yourself? Nello, have you been getting them right?
Like getting them right?
Are you checking?
I wasn't checking them.
You need to be checking.
Oh.
Ms. Hernandez, what was number 7?
It was B.
I told you.
Because you're counting by tenths,
Yeah.
Charlie. Oh, if it focuses. You're counting by tenths, not hundreds. So there are 2 models shaded to represent 6/8. Which equation shows the 2 models represent the same fraction? So both represent 6/8. What no way Jose's can I get rid of on number 9? Somebody tell me what no way Jose's we can get rid of. What?
C? B and D because of the
B
denominator.
Leave.
B and D.
B.
B, I hear B. What else?
D.
D.
Good job, Michael, if that was you. And then we got to get both sides equal.
It's C. It's C.
C.
I'm
It's
saying
A.
it's C. We have to eliminate. I'm saying it's C. We have to eliminate.
Oh, let's see what you have to eliminate.
That's
Yes.
the C.
There you go. We're going to have problems if you think it's C.
I didn't think it was C.
I wasn't sure.
It wouldn't be C.
See, look. I put my answer as A.
Sure, I thought you were telling me C. I was going to say, Natalie, we need to go back and get our little counters out again. Our cereals or something and count.
No, I don't want to do that.
When I flick back to 7, I think I think I saw my answer, so I'm waiting for
7?
Yeah.
On it.
When I flipped back to 7, I was looking at my answer. I got it right, but since I was flipping back to the pages where I was, I saw 9, and that's what my answer was.
I haven't, 7 was B, wasn't it? I think. I believe it
Yeah, it
was.
was B.
Yes. 7 was B. All right, let's keep going. Woo! Oh, is this a hard one? Oh, this is a hard one. This is one of those
No, it
ones.
isn't. I just got confused by it because the way they wrote it, it was so weird. The way they wrote it, it's not too hard once you get it.
Had a lot of work though. I need to go and look to see if you have one like this on your test. This may be what I may just like help you out with. So Jessica worked 3 1/5 hours at a pet shelter on Friday morning. Friday afternoon, she worked 2 2/5 hours. Ignacio worked a total of 3 4/5 hours on Friday. What is the difference between the number of hours Jessica and Ignacio worked at the shelter on Friday? Multi-step. What does difference mean, first of all?
It means subtract.
Okay. But Jessica worked some in the morning and some in the afternoon. What do we have to do with those two numbers?
Subtract them.
If she worked some in the morning and some in the afternoon, what do we do to find her total?
Oh, and subtract.
Add them. So let's add those 3 1/5 plus 3 2/5. Oh, we can probably do it like this. If I add my fractions 1/5 plus 2/5, what do I get?
Wait, that's wrong. Wait.
6 3/5.
Right here. 2.
6 3/5.
Should be a 2. Sorry, it should have been a 2. My
This.
bad. Right here. Let's add these fractions.
Here.
5
5 and
3/5.
3/5.
3/5. Good job.
No, they did
Add
not.
2 plus 3. Sorry, that looks like a sloppy.
5 and 3/5.
Now we gotta find the difference that she
Now
from Ignacio. What are we gonna do now?
5 and 3/5 and subtract it from 3 4/5.
But we're gonna
Okay, what's 5 minus 3?
but before we start here, we're gonna have to. I guess we could draw the picture if y'all wanted to.
Add more to raise the
Tell her
score.
what the answer is. No, it was on mute.
Let's draw our picture up.
Fifths.
I'm gonna draw my picture. I got 5 holes.
Skills.
I should have done squares. That wasn't smart to do squares. So 5 holes, and then I got a shade in 3/5. Right, 1, 2, 3. So, how many holes am I going to get rid of if I'm subtracting this from there? How many holes am I getting rid of?
2.
3.
Oh, sorry. 3.
3. Okay, let me get rid of them.
I got the answer mixed up.
It's 2.
51, 2.
Pardon mine. Now, how many fractions do I have to get rid of? How many parts?
4.
4. So, I'm going to get rid of all.
Stop at 20 when I go.
And then one of these. Let me zoom in. Otherwise, it's going to be really hard for you to tell what I got. Yes, Anella, let's come up there and come back and work with us.
So I go to 20 up to 20 and then I come back.
Stop
I'm
at
not at 20 yet, but
15. So, what do we have left here? We have how many holes?
2.
I got rid of one here.
3.
1.
And then, what am I looking for my picture?
3.
Not 3. I know my picture's hard to see. That's why I kind of zoomed in. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many am I left with? I know it's kind of hard.
4.
4 out of what?
And the denominators stay the same. So 5.
3. So 5.
It might be easier for one like this to draw the picture. Or you can do the add, where you multiply and then you add. Choice.
And you can find stuff easier.
Need to draw. It may be easier for some of y'all to draw them. All right, what is going on in the chat? I haven't even been paying attention to the chat. Good job, Michael. Yes, it is J. Let's see. Move on to 10. I think 10 y'all can do by yourself.
You mean 11?
Oh, sorry. Yes, 11. My bad.
We need to go get a thicker binder for you.
So, number 11, Miss Hamilton.
Keep this up. Blue.
Miss Hamilton bought a chocolate chip cookie pizza. Ew. I guess chocolate chip.
I go up to 15.
Yes, and then come back. A chocolate chip cookie pizza and a sugar cookie pizza for a party. The shaded part of each pizza represents the fraction of each cookie pizza that was eaten. So the shaded part shows how much was eaten. Elizabeth, you have a question? Which expression can be used to find the difference between the fraction of the chocolate chip cookie pizza that was eaten and the fraction of the sugar cookie pizza that was eaten? So how much did they eat of the chocolate chip, first of all?
1, 2, 100.
Elizabeth, you had your hand up. Do you have a question or something? Or send it in the chat. How much of the chocolate chip cookie was eaten? Come on, y'all wake up. And y'all working it out.
What was 10?
It was Jay.
$12.
Well, but how much was eaten?
512.
And then how much was sugar cookie?
10, 12.
If we're looking for the difference, what does that mean we're doing?
Subtracting.
Yeah. So I'm telling y'all, I looked at your test and most of y'all did really well on Friday's test.
Well, I found my answer. Next page.
I hope there's a lot of fractions on here.
It's not that much. I don't think so.
Yeah, there's not that much.
There's an area model. There's that easy area model thing.
Area model? I don't see an area model.
No, look on page 17.
Are you serious? Too busy doing everything.
I know, but I didn't look to 17 because I thought you only said up to 20. I mean, up to 15.
Yeah, but I looked at 17 and it's that easy area model.
How much are we doing today since there's 20?
It's 16 and 17.
How
We're
much?
supposed to do the whole review today. And
We're
then
supposed to do the whole thing today?
yes. That's our goal. If whatever we don't finish, we finish tomorrow and we start testing because you're taking your test over 2 days. I'm giving y'all 2 days to do your math test. I want to get it done. So then I want to share with y'all on Thursday what you got. We'll review, see if you did better, what maybe we need to review again.
Wait, so today we finish the whole packet and then we test for Tuesday and Wednesday?
Yes.
Oh, and then our results are on Thursday, and I guess that's just like a free day or something? No, not really.
Is what?
So like we're testing for Tuesday and Wednesday, and then like for Thursday is like results day.
Yes. And probably makeups for people that don't show up because there's some that are already missing this afternoon. So unfortunately for y'all that are here every day, the ones that don't come, they're going to be testing on Thursday. So we'll have to figure something out for y'all.
Man, I didn't know it was that cold. It's so cold that my cousin dog over here is breathing smoke.
Estimating, we haven't done this in a while either. Rounding, we haven't done rounding.
What was number 11?
Z or A.
Yes, I was right. Right there.
It was A. Number 12. Each week, Mr. Nolan drives 2,289 miles to El Paso. Which is the best estimate of the number of miles he will drive in 8 weeks? We're gonna be rounding up to the thousands place. Rounding we don't do a lot of. If we're rounding to the thousands place, which number is gonna tell me if we're going up or we're staying, letting it rest?
Oh no. Oh dang it. Oh,
E.
Was it 5 or up?
man, why did I do that?
Or raise the score, 4 or less, let it rest, which means it stays the same. But which one of these numbers, if I'm rounding to the thousands place,
We'll be going to court. What we're gonna be doing is gonna be the second two. What we're gonna be doing is going to Corpus because I think she has like 3 days off.
somebody mute themselves.
And
That may be you, if you can mute yourself. Thank you. So the 2, that second 2 is telling me, do I go up or do I stay the same and let it rest?
stay the
You
same.
will stay the same and let it rest.
So then what goes behind that 2? A bunch of what?
Zeros.
Zeros.
Okay. So now we got that part, part 1. What is the best estimate of the number of miles he would drive in 8 weeks? What do we have to do with that? 8.
Time plus it. Wait, times that by 8 or add that 8 times.
Yep, so multiply times 8. What about trailing zeros? What do y'all know about trailing zeros? I don't know if y'all did this with me or not.
You multiply 2 with 8,
Uh-huh.
then you would get 16,000.
16, and then you
And then
add
you
the
add
zeros.
All your zeros come over with you. All your zeros come over with you.
And you put the comma.
Bingo.
man,
It kind of looks like the comma is attracted to
It's
the
way
thing.
easier.
I didn't get
to
an
just
answer.
add
I was
it
wondering
8
why. I
times.
just got an answer now because I didn't know what to round by. So I rounded by hundreds.
It's way easier than to just add it 8 times.
It is way easier to add it 8 times with trailing zeros, yes.
I feel like we could have eliminated H and J because it's like lower.
Yeah, because it's already lower.
I feel like 13 looks hard.
It looks hard, probably because it's got a lot of words. We've done one of these before, but I think we did it at the
Oh
very.
my gosh.
Can somebody read it?
Sorry, Miss. It kicked me out.
Somebody read it. Emma?
Sure. During the book fair, a librarian sold 118 bookmarks and 97 erasers. The bookmarks cost $3 each, and erasers cost $2 each. Which set of equations can be used to find the total amount of money that was made from the sale of those 2 items?
Wait, are we doing it on our own?
I'm sending this email, a lot of material. And then Okay. So, which two sets of equations shows the total amount? Okay, so we have bookmarks and we have erasers. How much did each bookmark cost? Sorry.
Each bookmark costs $3.
So what are we gonna do with 118 and 3? To find the total.
Add? Actually, no.
You got the word each in there. What does each tell us to do? Keyword. What does each tell us to do? Somebody said it.
Is it multiply?
Yeah, so 118, when you see that word each, I would say a lot of the times you're gonna multiply. So 118 times what?
And 3.
Good job. I don't know what that gives you. What does 118 times 3 get you? 354?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now what do we do with 97?
97, we do 97 times 2.
Equals what?
Equals 194.
I'm trying to see if Molly's mom has one of those
Good
burners.
job, Christian. Or Michael. Michael, sorry, not Christian, Michael. All right, let's go through here and see which one follows the same thing.
The skillet.
What can we get rid of on our answer choices? Come on, guys.
We can get rid of A and C.
A and C. Good job. I agree with you. And then once we find these two numbers, what do we have to do to figure out the total amount of money she made?
Add them?
Yeah.
Add.
194. I probably wrote these backwards. Versus 354. What has
I told Molly you're gonna give us the 40.
what has that?
Because she came over here for lunch. And she's like,
D.
she was like,
Good job, Michael. Yeah. E. Good job. Do y'all see how we got that?
Yep.
Yep.
Wait, do I keep on going until 15, or do I mean, I'm already done with 15, but do I go to 20?
Oh, I didn't even answer this one up here. Sorry. Have you been checking them, Manila? I need you to check
Yeah, I've
them.
been checking them.
All right. My favorite right here, 14. I need everybody paying attention on this one. Way back when, in our younger days of 4th grade, before Christmas break, it might have been before Thanksgiving, I don't remember.
Which had 39 crackers.
I need everybody paying attention. I want cameras on so I know that you're paying attention. Man, I always look at my eyebrows on here. They look pretty good.
39, 39.
Miss Turk bought 17 packages of crackers at a store. Each package has 39 crackers. What is the total number of crackers in 17 packages? Woo, who knows what we're doing here?
Multiplying.
Multiplying. Let me make it focus. Focus, focus. If it works. Y'all remember how to do this? We haven't done this in a while.
Yes.
So there's 2 ways to do this. What are the 2 ways we can do it?
The area model or the standard algorithm. What I'm doing is the standard algorithm.
All right, I think I'm gonna do the area model with y'all first. Let's do the area model first. So we have to break apart 17 and 39. Daniel, where are you? Arvida, I want to break this down. Somebody help me break this down. Whew. 17 times 39 is our. I need everybody on this one paying attention with me right now. How are we going to break apart 39? Into what 2 numbers? Charlie, we're on 14. Daniel, how do we break apart 39? Into what 2 numbers?
Break about part 39 into 30 and 9.
All right, and then what about 17?
1, 10, 7.
Yeah.
All right, let's multiply these. Vida, you want to multiply with me? Some of y'all did not do well when we did multiplication. It is important that you pay attention now. And some of y'all have been struggling lately. Not everybody. Most of you are doing well. If you have not been doing well and you struggle lately, you need to be paying attention. It is important that you pay attention more than some of these other ones. You can't be wandering or being, what's that word? What's our word today? Trance. You can't be in a trance, right? A dreamlike state. You can't be zoning off. What do I multiply first? Who can tell me here?
30 and 10.
30 and 10. And what do we get?
300.
300. What's next?
30 and 7.
37. And what do you get?
9. 210.
Next.
And then the next one is 10 times 9. And that's 90. And the last one 7 times 9, and that's 63.
9 times 7, yes. Equals 63. What do we do with all these numbers?
63.
What do we do with all these numbers?
We add them? Yeah, you add them.
What do you do when you add them? And 600 plus 63. Emma and Ella, let me know if y'all got this right. It does not matter which.
I tried doing the standard algorithm, but I guess I forgot how to. I got confused at the last part, so I just did the area model, and that's what I got.
Yeah, like I said, we haven't done this in a while, but if you remember this, you can answer this problem that way. I'm not going to tell you no. I can do this one, Emma, for you, and you can see what maybe you did wrong, okay? So 3, 21, what is that? 27. 6. Same thing. Either way is going to get you the right answer, but a lot of y'all I know are probably comfortable with this still. Remember, I told you, as long as you can get me the answer, I don't care which way you get it.
Oh.
You're wrong. What did you do wrong?
Well, does it matter if you switch 39 and 17 in the wrong place? I don't think it does.
No, like if I put 17 on top?
Yeah, that's because that's what I did.
No, you want me to do it the other way? Maybe you can see what you did wrong?
Yeah.
Okay, so 17. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You'll get the same answer. 3, 6. 15. Right? 15. Anello, did you get this one right? Just look at the same thing.
Yeah, that's what I got. I got 663.
How did you do it? The box or the other way?
I didn't do it the box. I did it the normal way.
Don't flip the page yet.
I'm not.
I just did it the normal way.
Since we haven't done this in a while, this is the way you're going to get the answer correct. I don't care if you do it this way. You get the right answer.
I just did it like normally, like the algorithm way.
Perfect. That's fine with me.
I'm still confused.
On what?
Because the 7 times 3 is 21. 7 times 3 is 21.
Is that where you're at?
On the second one you did with the 17 on top.
Okay. Okay, so 21. So what you do here, Emma, is 21, you put your 1 down here and you carry your 2. Because you still have 1 more to multiply.
I put my 1 under the 3.
You forgot. What does Johnny Appleseed always need before he eats his pizza?
Oh,
A
that's
plate.
what I did wrong. I forgot the plate.
Where you got it wrong.
That's how I got it
He
wrong.
cannot eat his pizza until he gets a plate
A plate.
on the ground. He's going to drop his pizza because he's clumsy.
So
and
I got it right.
he-
What?
I got it right, but I forgot.
The plate is forever there. That's when you had Miss Gonzalez's class with us and it was hectic.
Wait, but if he's clumsy, then why does he work at a place like a construction place?
Because maybe he just does, I don't know, like not very, he doesn't do hard work maybe. I don't know.
Well, you have to do all the things.
Maybe he just
Unless maybe he doesn't have an as important job, like maybe.
He doesn't, knowing Johnny Appleseed. If he's clumsy, I wouldn't give him a hard job. You got it, Emma?
Yeah.
Is that the only thing you did wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah. 15. A number put in the function. Oh, got my thing here. Changes according to the rule. Which best describes this machine?
It's decrease.
Decreasing. I knew Daniel would say that. So we're doing what or what?
Minus or divide.
There you go. I don't even have to tell you anymore. You're a little genius. What can I get rid of?
You can get rid of C and D.
C and D.
Bingo. Okay. What's 3 divided by 5? Or 5
8.
times 8. Okay.
Divided by 5 is 8, and 71 divided by 5 is not 39.
Do we stop there? No.
Yeah, it's not.
No. So 1 divided by 5. If I had to do that, I don't think
Pretty honestly, because
I'm going to work this out.
What time are you gonna go for Emily?
you get a weird answer.
What time are y'all gonna go for Emily?
Remainder 1 is what you get. Is that what we got over here?
No.
No. So we got our answer.
Yeah.
Remember, determine first, is it increasing?
How do we go up to 20 or?
Listen, Ellie, you can keep going. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's stop 16. Work it out yourself. 16 and 17, and I will come back in. How long do y'all think y'all need for this? 4 minutes?
I don't think we'll need a lot because I mean this one we just went over it, so it's easy.
And this one you should be able to tell me too, but at least get 16 done. And we're flying through this. Seems like y'all remember a lot, but oh, now it's gonna start getting harder. Harder.
I'm done.
And how are you already done?
Because he probably works fast. Let's see. Don't rush because somebody else is done.
Like his speed works, but he still gets it correct.
Take your time. Piano going back there. Ooh, lovely.
Huh? What'd you say?
Somebody has like a piano or something going.
Oh, my baby sister's playing with my mom's guitar.
Oh, that's what it is. Deciding if I should work or not during interview. I don't feel like it. Remember, when I sent you your grades for your 6 weeks test, don't get upset if you didn't make an 80 or 90 or 100. It covers a lot of material. Remember, your 6 weeks tests are hard. If you make a 70, that's almost equivalent to 80 or 90. But if you made 80s and 90s, that means you did super well and you really are learning.
Is 16 or one another? Is 16 another one of those rare questions answers?
Yeah, they put that there because they want you to pick that. I sent you your test, your 6 weeks test with the hopes that it will motivate some of y'all to do better. Some of you already did well the last 6 weeks, but we want to show growth. We want to show that you learned something this 6 weeks, that you didn't go backwards, that you didn't forget how to multiply 4 times 4 or add or what to do. So don't get discouraged. Some of y'all like that motivation.
Ms. Hernandez, I'm going to send you what I got for number 16 in the chat. Would you let me know if I got it right, please?
Yes.
Okay.
6 weeks tests are hard, especially for math, because we learned a lot in math. We had 2 by 2 multiplication this week. We had
Fractions.
fractions. Did we have compare and order fractions, I think? Right?
Fractions are really hard for some people. So yeah.
Numbers, we had and we also had adding and subtracting decimals. So we had a lot. Not as challenging.
Candace, I typed my answer in chat.
You got it right. Let's see. I'll tell you.
I got
it right.
16 and 17.
So Michael got it right. So did Charlie. Oh, Michael, you the
I was
first.
supposed to enter it.
Oh, you're.
I was still trying to work on 19.
Michael, you got it right the first time. I don't know why you switched it. Charlie got it right. Daniel got it right. Emma got it right. Good. Let's see. Somebody help me solve it here.
Okay, so
Get over here, Charlie.
times 60
Earl.
is 1800. And then 7 times 30 is 210 because 7 times 3 is 21. And then 4 times 60 is 240.
Mm-hmm.
And then 7 times 4 is 28. So then I added them up and got my answer.
450.
I got 2.
I did mental math on 250 and 210. Hopefully I did it right. Yay! I did it right.
Okay.
Yay.
Look, Charlie, this is what you
Got
do.
it correct.
You
Yeah.
go
Hello.
times 30
I need a nap.
equals
Need a nap.
1800, right? And you go 60 times 4 is 240. Then you go
All right. Who's ready for number 17? Which
I
model?
found my answer.
17 times 17. So just like with our area model, we won't even look at these pictures. I don't even want y'all looking at any of this. So, okay.
I already did it with the picture.
But I don't want y'all looking at the picture.
I
17,
already did.
17 times 17. How would I break apart 17 times 17?
10 and 7, 10 and 7.
10 plus 7. 10 plus 7.
Which one of your pictures has that exact area model in it?
D.
Y'all see how I got that? It is not C, and it is not D. Do y'all see how I did my area model here to get your input? Think of this as the area model and break it apart. I know y'all know how to do the area model. Y'all did well with it when we took our test. Most of y'all did. Okay, we ready to move on? Let's see what we got next. Ooh.
What do I go up to? 25?
Anela, just stop where you're at. Where are you at?
I'm starting 22.
Come back to 18 with us.
Okay.
How many problems is there? 20. Oh, we're really gonna be pushing it today, trying to get this done. We're gonna be pushing it. All right.
Okay, it's okay.
So, what is the difference? So, this table for 18 and 19. What is the difference between the amount of rainfall that fell in July and August? What does difference mean? What does difference mean? A keyword, difference.
The word difference means to subtract a number from another number that is higher.
Numbers are we going to subtract?
I'll be right back.
Okay. What two numbers are we going to subtract, Danilo?
The numbers we're gonna subtract 5.13 minus 2.93.
Who's subtracting with me? Vida, you want to subtract?
Sure. 3 minus 3 is 0.
Okay.
And
I need one.
1 minus 9. You can't subtract that, right?
Yep, you're right.
So
Gotta
we're
borrow.
You have to take up 1. You have to borrow from the 5.
Sorry, I'm just jumping ahead. 11 minus 9 is what? $11 minus 9, Vida.
Mine's bringing up stuff in San Antonio, I guess because we're over here.
Vida, you fall asleep?
It's 2. I've been
Oh.
saying it.
Oh, I think you were muted because I didn't hear you. No, 4 minus 2. Sorry. Sorry, I didn't hear you.
And then 4 minus 2 is 2.
There we go. Remember, we have to bubble this in exactly or some of y'all will get it wrong. Look how I bubbled it in.
I probably was wrong. I probably was muted.
I think you were because I didn't hear you. I heard like Michael, he was unmuted. The next one's hard. Let's end the next one and then we'll have our recess. We're gonna have to come back and kill and drill the rest of the afternoon with the rest of the problems. This one's got a lot of work, and I bet you it's probably the last answer choice if I had to take a guess because they want you to work out all this work. So we're using the table from up above to help us with number 19. Let me zoom out. So, which one is not true? So it says it rained a combined total of 6.39 in May and August. What does combined mean? We should do with those 2 months. What does combined mean?
It means addition. The
Adding.
2.46 plus 2.93. What do we get when we add those? Let's see. Get 9. 9, 3.
I already added those and I got the answer.
True. Yes, that's true. Isn't it? It rained 1.16 inches less in August than June, which means you have to do what here with those 2 months? What operation?
Subtract.
Subtract. June and August. So 4.09 minus. This got a lot of work. 2.93. That's true. It rained 1.02 inches less in June than July. What are we going to do here to figure this one out? What operation? Woo!
Subtract.
Subtract. Good job, Michael. I got like a headache from talking so much. 5.13 minus 4.09. What do you get when you subtract these two numbers right here? Somebody tell me. Did I write them down right? Yeah, I did.
$1.02.
Let's see. You got 4.02? Let's see.
No, 1.02.
0 becomes 13. What's 13 minus 9? What's 13 minus 9? What's 13 minus 9? Somebody help.
4.
Can't borrow here. So
Okay, I'll pay back.
oh no, I didn't need to borrow here. Sorry, I didn't need to borrow. That's still 5. Come on, somebody help me here. 0 minus 0 is 0, and then 5 minus 4 is what?
1.
Is that true?
No.
No. Natalie, check your math. You would have gotten that one wrong. You did all that work for nothing. But you're close. So that being said, my brain's fried right now. We're having our recess till 2:05. I'm leaving the Zoom on.
We can talk to each other.
We can talk to each other.
Yeah.
Let me play a video as we wait. We're going to be talking about parallel and perpendicular lines real fast. So let me play a video as we wait for the rest to get back instead of wasting some time. Let's see. Chair, because I love videos. I love videos, and I know y'all do too. Perpendicular and parallel lines.
Parallel lines is a snap for me.
Oh, what? I got equations? Ugh. I'm find number rock. Works. I sneeze.
Oh, do we finish our test today?
We're going to finish this review. Yes, we're going to finish it today. We should be able to finish it just in time. Yeah.
Because we have 30 minutes left.
Yeah, we'll finish it.
Grammarly
We should finish
does
it.
more
We
than
got like
catch
about
errors.
8 problems, I think. We should finish
With
it.
Grammarly, you can find.
While we wait for people to get back. Parallel and perpendicular lines. That's our next problem. All right.
You'll find lines that are perpendicular on the rectangle's perimeter. Or let's break it down even simpler. They make right angles in particular.
Parallel lines never meet. Intersecting lines make these. Perpendicular lines meet at 90 degrees. Put your hands in the air with me. Parallel, intersecting, perpendicular, and rectangular.
Now let's talk about detecting if two lines are intersecting. It's the term that we select if at any point two lines connect.
Parallel lines never meet. Intersecting lines make these. Perpendicular lines meet at 90 degrees. Put your hands in the air with me. Parallel, intersecting, perpendicular, and rectangular.
When two lines will never touch, then you can tell that those two lines are parallel. Like these telephone wires up above the street. Parallel lines will never meet.
Parallel lines never meet. Intersecting lines make these. Perpendicular lines meet at 90 degrees. Put your hands in the air with me. Parallel, intersecting, perpendicular, and rectangular.
Bingo. Let's get started on our next problem. What are we on? 20? Let's finish this bad boy.
So wait, I think you're on 19.
20.
Wait, no, I don't think so.
We are on 20. Reason I played that.
Wait, can I go ahead and finish the test already?
Yes, Anila, but I need you to check your answers with us.
We have 4 more pages and 6 more questions.
Is it? I thought we had more than 6. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so number 20. Aid in sorted polygons into the groups. Remember, polygons have all their sides are closed. The polygons shown below belong in the same group. Which description best represents the group? Polygons with only perpendicular lines. Perpendicular lines, remember, make that 90-degree angle. Is that true? Or is that the best description? With only perpendicular angles. So that means every one of their angles is 90 degrees. Is that true? Let's see, that's 90. Is that 190 right there that opens up?
No.
No, so that can't be true. Polygons with at least one pair of parallel sides. Remember, parallel sides, they never meet. Does each one of these polygons have one pair of parallel sides?
No.
Are you sure?
Wait. Oh, okay.
One, at least one. Is that true?
At least, so is it basically saying one or more pairs?
Yes. So like this, does this have one set of parallel sides, right?
Yes.
Yes. What about this one?
Yes.
What about this one?
Yes.
So is that true?
I thought it was saying
Only?
with no parallel line.
Oh, okay. So that's true. That best fits them. Good job. Whew. The next one. You will need a ruler and a mathematics chart on your test. Y'all got these. Y'all remember these? I don't remember if they were green or not that we printed off for y'all. Do y'all remember these? I'll have one for tomorrow on the test for y'all to use. 21. We did this a long time ago. I don't even think we did this. I did this with y'all. I think y'all learned this with Miss Walling, I believe. So it says, Miss Green bought a plant for her garden last spring. The plant was 7 inches tall when she planted it. Now her plant is 4 feet tall. How many inches is Miss Green's plant now? We need to know how many inches are in a foot, because we're going to be converting. Trying to get that out of the, right there. How many inches are in a foot? Look at my chart and tell me. Somebody tell me how many inches are in a foot. Emma, you're muted if you're trying to talk. Look at my chart. How many inches are in a foot? Come on.
Is it 12?
Yeah, 12. So 1 foot equals 12 inches. So now, if her tree is now 4 feet tall, how many inches tall is her tree? What do we need to do? Who remembers? Daniel, looks like you're trying to talk.
12 times 4.
12 times 4. Maybe y'all do remember that. 12 times 4. And what do you get? How many inches tall is her plant?
48.
There you go. Maybe y'all do remember this. I swear, we learned that, I think, in the second. I think we learned this in the second 6 weeks.
That was that hard.
That was a while back. I know that's for sure.
Yeah, it was definitely a while back.
And we had our grade 4 mathematics reference sheet.
Yes. Y'all will need it again tomorrow, and a ruler. We actually need a ruler on our next one. We got it?
Yep.
When we're converting like this, we need to multiply. That was that horse to fly. You multiply, fly to horse, right? You divide a course. Isn't that how it went? Y'all remember? I have to find mine. Let's see. In the diagram below, the line segment represents 5 parts of a path around a fish pond. Use the ruler provided to measure each line segment to the nearest centimeter. So I'm going to put mine on here, or I'm going to find a ruler. Hold on, let me get a ruler. Oh, I changed my smelly thing out and it smells so scrumptious in here. Guess only I get to smell it. How long is this side right here? How many inch or centimeters?
8. That is 8. If you're rounding it. Because
Yeah, we'll round it. How many is the bottom one?
7.
How about this one?
4.
4? 4. Sorry, I'm not even lining them up correctly. How about this little short one?
3.
3.
1.
1.
So it says if each centimeter equals 2 meters, which measurement is the closest of the total length in meters of the path shown in the diagram? So what do we need to do first with all of these? It's a two-step problem.
We times them with 2.
You can't times them with 2, or what else could we do first? And then times them times 2. What can we do first? You think? Say no.
I don't know.
So Emma says multiply them times.
Add them?
Add them. Let's add them first.
Oh.
Make it a little bit easier. Plus 4 equals
20.
12. Plus 7 equals 19. Plus 4 equals 23, I believe. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. I didn't even answer this one. 23. And then we would do what, Emma?
And then we
If each one, we added our total, we got 23 centimeters, but each centimeter equals 2 meters. So what do we need to do with 2 and 23? I'm tired.
Add them?
Not add them.
Subtract.
Miss Wallen, I think you forgot at the 1.
What? Oh, right here? Are you talking about right here? Plus 1? 23? I don't know. So, Emma, you said to do what to each one of these numbers before?
to add to
Ms. Hernandez, I think Michael was talking about the separate one.
What, up here?
No, the separate one.
Oh, did I forget to add the 1? Oh, no, I had it right here. 3 plus 1 is 4.
Oh.
I assume that equals 23 because it's like 8 plus 4 plus 12 plus 7 plus 19.
Yeah, I like combine this one, that's why. Emma said earlier we could multiply each one of these times 2. But I told her let's do it an easier way. Let's add all of these. Now what can we multiply times 23 times?
2?
2, yeah. Emma, you could have done it your way and got the same answer if you wanted to. I just thought it would be easier.
46.
40. The next one should be easy, but I don't think it's as easy as it seems. Some of y'all may ask why. Let's think. Let's turn our brain on for the end of the day and let's think about this problem. Are we ready? Pay attention to the key words in here. This would be almost common sense. Number 23. Damien drew a polygon with exactly 3 acute angles. Which of these polygons which of these could be the polygon Damien drew? Exactly three acute angles. Think about what you know about each one of these shapes and how many sides each one has. Don't yell it out. Think about it. It has to have exactly 3 acute angles. Think about what you know about each one of these shapes. Think about how many sides a triangle has, a parallelogram has, and a trapezoid. You should be able to get the answer.
I got it.
Okay, let's add a few more. Figure it out. Man, I am tired. I got hit with like a tired bug all of a sudden.
Is Hernandez
Yes.
not recording?
I'm not. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. I hope I am.
You are. I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Because it was blocking by the light, so I thought it wasn't there.
I thought I turned it on.
Fix your bed because I know the streets.
I said, yeah, I thought acute angles were like parallel angles, but in a different way. But no, I know what it is.
Think about what you know and about each one of these shapes. Which one has exactly 3 angles? Which one of these shapes has exactly 3 angles? Does that help you? Which shape has exactly 3 angles or 3 sides? Who wants to help me answer this one? Which shape has exactly 3 sides? Who thinks they know? Who thinks they know?
Triangle.
A triangle. Which shape has exactly 3 angles? Because if you drew
A triangle.
A triangle.
a parallelogram looks like this, a triangle looks like this. Oh, not a pentagon. Sorry, that's a pentagon. A parallel
Almost done.
looks like this, and then a trapezoid looks like this. And they all have more than 4 angles. So that's all you needed to know there. I know, we're almost done. Good thing, because I'm like tired. Oh, I should be able to do this one. By your lonesome. I'll read it, y'all fill it in, and somebody's gonna help me put their dots with the annotate button. The frequency table below represents the number of raffle tickets sold by the members of a dance group. Use the data from the frequency table to complete the dot plot. So, how many dots would we have on 6 using this table? The frequency tells us how many dots go over here. So, how many are we going to have on 6?
8.
What?
8.
Okay.
8.
I'll fill this in.
I already filled it all in. Last page.
I'm so tired. I just got hit with the tired bug all of a sudden. Ooh. I think it's all this math. Maybe y'all think so? Somebody is not happy. That's the way I feel. If I could take a nap, I'd be crying too. I'd be crying to take a nap. How many dots should be on number 7?
10.
10. And y'all are so smart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many should be on 8?
6? I don't know.
Is there any dots for 8? Any dots for 8?
Nope.
Nope. What about 9?
4.
4.
Then 3.
Oh, I did that one right. There needs to be one more. There we go. Bingo. Do we have to use this? No, we don't. Ooh, okay. I think your test is longer than this. I feel like there's more questions on your test.
Because this is just 26. That's easy. Like maybe 50 would be hard, but maybe even more. I don't think 20.
So the table and the dot plot below shows the distance in miles that Kaylee
What are we gonna do after the questions?
Miss Hernandez, did y'all do number 24 yet?
We did do 24.
Yeah, we just did it.
Yeah, we just had to put the
Yes, we did 24. You just had to fill in the dot plot with the number of dots using the chart up above. Somebody asked a question when the phone rang. Who was it?
I asked the question. It was like, after these last two questions, what are we gonna do after this?
Probably start social studies, I guess. Somehow. Read our book.
Are we gonna have enough time for social studies?
We should. It's not gonna take us that long to finish these last couple problems. Okay. At least to read.
I know, but we're probably gonna have maybe 20 to 10 minutes.
We'll be able to read the chapter because they're not that long, but we won't be able to do it. We'll at least read it. So use the dot plot below to show the distance she ran for 20 days. How many days did Kaylee run 4 miles or less? 4 miles or less. So that includes 4. So which numbers or how many times did she run 4 miles or less?
6.
6.
I hear people saying 6 because we have to include 4. So we get 4 plus 2 equals 6.
I use the square thing on the top of
Yeah,
the
that's
paper.
fine. 26. How many tally marks would you use to show the frequency of days Kaylee ran 6 miles or more? So including 6. How many
It
times?
says more than 6 miles.
More than 6. Oh, my bad. Sorry, more than 6. More than 6. Thank you, Daniel, for pointing that out. More than 6. So 6 is not included.
9.
6 is not included.
3.
More than 6. So she
Three.
did that 3 times, right? It'd be 1, 2, 3. Correct? 6.
And is that all?
Miss Hernandez,
Yes. You are very.
what is this test?
This is our math review. You missed the whole math review.
Okay.
Just letting you know. We're taking.
She just came in now?
Yeah, I don't know.
What?
Where was she?
I don't.
Just the whole math review. 26 questions.
Whole math
Who
review.
did?
Natalie V.
Natalie V.
Natalie V. I need you to
Not V.
try. Do you have this math review?
No, not right now.
Where is it?
I'm at my house.
Okay, I need you to get a piece of paper then, and I need you to try some of these problems tonight as homework then.
Okay.
All right, you have your piece of paper ready? I'm going to tell you what numbers to try on your test, this review, so you can get
Yes.
1 and 2, 5. Let's do 8.
Okay.
I don't have social studies.
14 and 15, a book, Daniel. Did you hear me, Natalie? 14 and 15?
Yes.
And then I guess try 22 and 23.
22 and 22.
Yes, try those problems and see if you can work them out tonight. Social studies book. We're just going to read the chapter today. It's probably all we're going to get to. All right.
No.
We are taking our math test tomorrow. We're starting it. So it's important that you are here on time. I don't want to see y'all coming in at 12:45. What time are we supposed to be back? This isn't new for any of y'all.
We're supposed to be back at 12:25.
12:25. The only one
12:25. I'll put this in chat for everyone.
only people.
This test is only our actual test is only like 4 questions higher. It's 30 questions.
It's 30. The only person that may be coming in late is Michael, because he's not always with us. The rest of y'all know what time to be back. There's no excuse for you not to be back here. You're at home. I don't know what you could possibly be doing that you can't attend Zoom at 12:25. If you want to, be like Anello and set an alarm for 12:25 so that you're back.
Yeah, my mom
What I do is I bring my tablet over here, and if you notice, I put it back here, right? This pillow. And what I do is I stay here. When the alarm goes off, I come right here. I watch it until I hear one voice. I have an audio thing which allows it.
Well, what I do
my
mom.
Because you know in the beginning it says there's a question and it asks you to join the communication thing, and I have it so you don't have to press it. It's just auto. So then I just wait and then I turn my camera on and then I'm ready.
Page 90 in your red book.
How I do it is my mom sets an alarm for 12:23 on Google.
Perfect. Sets it
and then I just play video games until that alarm goes off.
Red book. There's no excuse for y'all that have been with me for 5, 6. Well, all of y'all I think have been with me. There's no excuse for y'all not to be here on time. Like Anello says, log in and just wait in that waiting room. You're hurting yourself.
In the waiting room. I just sit there with my tablet, and then it goes off, and I just.
Ms. Hernandez,
what
page? 190. Page 190. We're talking about the Alamo this week.
Right here, Bubba.
190. Okay. We won't do any quiz today. Maybe
okay.
Probably not tomorrow.
We're
gonna focus on
it. You're on at 190.
Page 190. You're only hurting yourself when you don't come on time. You miss things and you're interrupting. You're hurting your classmates too. They don't want to hear constantly what page are we on or where do we go. They don't want to hear that. Battle of the Alamo. Will we finish that math review that fast? I don't know. Let's see. E-text. All on page 190. Your quiz this week is very similar to last week. You will have vocabulary matching on there and then a couple multiple choice answers, questions. 190. Let's start.
Lesson 2, the Battle of the Alamo. I will know the causes and major events in the Battle of the Alamo. Vocabulary: siege, non-combatant, preserve. The fighters from Texas lost the Battle of the Alamo. Instead of giving up, they fought harder for their independence. Think of a time when things did not work out the way you expected. Did you give up or try harder? Explain what you did and why.
That's a good mindset to have going into tomorrow's test. If you didn't do as well as you thought you were going to do, try to do better this time around.
General Santa Anna was very angry when Mexican General Cos was defeated in December 1835. Santa Anna gathered his troops and headed north. On February 23, 1836, Santa Anna and about 1,800 Mexican soldiers marched into San Antonio. 1. Cause and effect. Identify details about a cause of the Battle of the Alamo. Soldiers gather. When Santa Anna's army arrived, there were only about 150 Texians and Tejanos at the Alamo. The defenders of the Alamo had more than a dozen cannons, but they did not have enough powder to keep firing them for long. Santa Anna decided to lay siege to the Alamo. A siege is the surrounding of a place by enemy forces trying to capture it. Santa Anna flew a blood-red flag from the bell tower of a nearby church. The fighters at the Alamo could see it. The message was plain: surrender or die. Santa Anna also sent a message to the Alamo demanding that the men surrender. The Texians and Tejanos replied with the boom of a cannon. Heroes of the battle. The fighters at the Alamo could have escaped. The Mexican siege had not yet cut them off completely, but Texians William B. Travis and James Bowie agreed they would hold the Alamo. They were significant in contributing to the war for Texas independence. The two men commanded together until Bowie became too sick to continue. At dawn on February 24th, the Mexicans attacked. Cannonballs struck the walls, knocking holes in them. Travis sent a plea for help to the people of Texas and all Americans in the world. I call on you in the name of liberty, of patriotism, and everything dear to the American character to come to our aid. William B. Travis, 1836. There were others who contributed to the effort at the Alamo. Texian David Davy Crockett of Tennessee had once served in the U.S. Congress. Crockett was an important leader who fought hard and encouraged the soldiers. Carlos Espalier was a 17-year-old Tejano who was being trained by Bowie. He too decided to stay and fight. Espalier contributed to Texas's independence by fighting at the Alamo. All of the men who fought and died at the Alamo helped Texas gain independence. 2. Summarize the contributions of Texians William B. Travis and Davy Crockett by underlining each man's contribution in the captions.
Beep, 192. We're moving.
The battle goes on. A few dozen men responded to Travis's call, fighting their way into the Alamo. The Texas force grew to about 185 soldiers. The last man to make it through the gates was James Bonham, an officer. He had been sent to get to the Alamo and brought with him a letter that said help was on the way.
Charlie, we're on page 192.
Sadly, that help didn't come in time. An old Texas legend says that Colonel Travis drew a line in the sand with his sword. He told the men they could cross the line and fight, or they could escape. As the story goes, all but two men stepped over. One, Bowie, was too sick to move, so he asked to be carried over. The other was Moses Rose, who was being paid to fight. The fall of the Alamo. The battle raged for days. Santa Anna chose 1,400 trained Mexican soldiers for a final fight. On March 6th, before dawn, a bugle sounded the first notes of El Degüello. The war music told Santa Anna's army to show the enemy no mercy. The Texians and Tejanos were awakened by the noise and leapt to their posts. Mexican soldiers climbed the walls and entered the plaza. The soldiers from Texas shot back and gave everything they had. People say that Travis's last words were, "No rendirse, muchachos." Don't surrender, boys. In less than 2 hours, every Texian and Tejano soldier lay dead. Mexico had won, but the price was very high.
That's crazy.
About 600 Mexican soldiers were killed or wounded at the Alamo.
So then they battle raged on Santa Anna, chose 1,400 people. So 1,400 people passed away from during that war. Plus, I guess the other 600. So 2,000 people passed away in those 2 hours. That's crazy.
A small group of women, children, and slaves survived the fight at the Alamo. Santa Anna let them go, giving each woman $2 in silver and a blanket. 8-year-old Enrique Esparza lost his father in the attack. Years later, he told newspapers what he had seen during the fight. Another survivor was Susanna Dickinson. Dickinson's husband was killed. She and her young daughter, Angelina, traveled to Gonzales, where Sam Houston was. Dickinson told him about the tragic fall of the Alamo. Dickinson and Esparza were non-combatants, or people who were there but did not fight in the war. As non-combatants, Dickinson and Esparza contributed to Texas's struggle for independence by telling others about what they had seen. 3. Summarize the contributions of non-combatants Susanna Dickinson and Enrique Esparza. Write what they did. Then tell why you think this was important to the Texas Revolution.
I was trying to read. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. We're almost done.
Remember the Alamo. The terrible battle at the Alamo led Houston's troops to fight even harder. Remember the Alamo became their battle cry. The sacrifice at the Alamo still gives people hope today. The brave Texian and Tejano soldiers who died there did not live to see Texas become an independent nation. They weren't fighting for their new nation. They were fighting for freedom, and they paid a high price, their lives. Still, as time passed, people mostly forgot about the Alamo itself. The state of Texas owned some of the property, but a business owned the rest. In the late 1800s, Adina de Safala, the granddaughter of Lorenzo de Safala and others, joined the Daughters of the Republic of Texas. This group of patriotic women worked to preserve the Alamo. To preserve means to keep in its original state. The women attracted the attention of Clara Driscoll. Driscoll's grandfathers had also fought in the Texas Revolution. Clara Driscoll used her fortune to help buy the remaining property that had once been the Alamo Mission. Through their civic affairs or activities, these two women helped to protect the Alamo, an important part of history for Texas citizens. Today, you can visit the Alamo in downtown San Antonio. The area has been restored and is now a historic landmark. The landmark has a very special meaning as a place where we remember the people who fought and died for freedom in Texas. The Alamo holds exhibits that retell the story of the Texas Revolution. More than 2.5 million people visit each year. This landmark is also important to Texans because it is the site of a key battle in the struggle for independence.
What in the world? Hold on, guys.